Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know why it didn't go all the way to the end there. Anyway, hey everybody, and welcome back. I'm AJ O'Neill, and we're doing some live streaming. So I got this working. I got the authentication working. I'm gonna finish up doing whatever I'm doing. Yeah. Let's have a quick word from our not sponsor, Mr. Water Bottle. And I think I might set some tunes again. Part of me wants to set some tunes. Part of me wants to just listen to an audiobook. We'll see. I'll start. Yeah, we'll start with some tunes. We'll start with some tunes. They're going to be the same tunes as last time. Let's see here. This one. Yep. We're going to same tunes as last time to start. Oh, so nice. There we go. Oh, that's a little loud. Turn that down just a touch. Whoops, not off. Just down. There we go. All right, that should be good. All right. Let's see. I don't need that anymore. What was I trying to do here? Oh, the logout wasn't working for some reason. I needed to look into that. Okay. Oh. I think I do need to have the logout function kind of baked in. I'll think about that one. Gotta think about that. Logout routes. I think there's only one thing going on there. Okay, so this should work as expected. We're setting the refresh token to nothing. So if we're setting the refresh token to nothing, I don't know how we'd get anything other than nothing. Let's take a look at this again. Yeah, what's up, honey? Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so there's my logout. That should be working, so if I delete auth session, it should log out. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on. So if I refresh, congrats, you win. You've got a token. Let's see if we can determine a little bit better why it says that. Okay, so it goes to do a refresh. What does it have with it? It does have a cookie with it. Okay. Which is kind of strange. So if I click log out, it says that I'm logged out. What do we see here? Delete session. It says internal error. Let's check out what it says over here. Cannot read property. Undefined. That's for dummy. User does not have required role. What do we see for logout here? Session. Okay. 209. Looks like what we're looking at. So let's look at 209. We shouldn't be getting here. Let's see. Oh! Just bad ordering. Okay. There we go. Right. Garage door openeth. Hopefully not too many mosquitoes come in. Do you think it's worth learning Vim instead of VS Code? If yes, then any learning resources / strategy you recommend? If you're backend, absolutely 100%. And there's some resources for you. I don't really think that Vim, there's a lot to learn in it. People make it out as though there's a ton to learn, and sure, you can learn a ton, but I don't. I just know basically, you know, it takes about an hour to commit to muscle memory, how to move up and down and right and left, and to learn the different, you know, the most important. Hey, honey, can we close the garage door? I'm more concerned about mosquitoes than noise, but... Oh, okay. Alright. What was I saying? Oh, no. Sawdust. Ah! My sawdust screen didn't work very well. The wind's blowing it right in at me. Hold on a second. So just learning the very basics of you use a number and you use a command. You know, so if you want to, it's basically just number command direction. So 3D L. I think that was L. Or no, R. Or it's to the right. I don't know what key this is. Hold on. Yeah, L. Okay, what was this? Which key is this? H. H and L. So H goes to this way, and L goes to that way. And I just, for me, I have Dvorak set up, and it's these two fingers. That's how I do it. Excuse me. So, yeah, there's a million things you can learn, and I guess there's a lot of Vim nerds out there that are going to try to convince you to learn everything, but I don't. I just keep it really simple. I know maybe 20 things in Vim, And no, there's something I learned pretty recently, and I started using it. I think I already forgot it, so I don't have a big working memory for it. There was a Vim cheat sheet that I actually had by my desk for a while, but I never really used it. I think it was the dev hints one. I could be wrong. No, it wasn't this one. But even this, I mean, I don't know half this stuff. Yeah. It's too much. I just learn the basics. Yeah, that I agree with. End of line. Interesting. I didn't realize. I learned something new today. First non-blank character of the line. Interesting. And there's a lot of these that, you know me, I tend towards learning fewer things, right? So if there's 10 ways to do it, I would rather use a combo of learn how to move things right and left or whatever, and then add to that. Sorry, I'm not thinking clearly, but I'd prefer to combo things than to learn, I can learn this one command that does 3 things. I'll probably just do 3 things. I don't care about Z, because I can just use WQ and stuff like that. This one I use. I could go. I do want to put together a course on how to do Vim, but it wouldn't be like most people. It would be just really basic stuff. Yeah. Setup for using Vim and Go projects, yeah. So webinstall.dev/vim go. I actually need to update that right now because Vim 1.18 just came out. I haven't updated it yet. It doesn't properly install all of the tooling that it would. I just need to update the go get to be go install instead because they changed the way the go get command works. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna blow some sawdust out of my nose here real quick. And then maybe get back to figuring out why that delete stopped working. Because it was too far down. That's why it stopped working. Right. Okay, so why in the world did it say success on logout if it did? Oh, that was just a UI bug then. Okay. Alright, so now you got a new token. Alright, then logout session pending. Oh. Okay, then what happened here? Logout never yielded to the next. Okay, let's go check that out. It should yield to the next right there. Oh, here's the problem. So there needs to be a delete previous session. Let me think about how I could make that work. Oh gosh. Ah. Okay. So where is the reset cookie? Where is this being used? So the signed cookie's still there. What in the world is going on? Let's see. I kind of want to say verify session. We should just ignore this, maybe? What do I need to do here? I think I do need to have both of these. Let's see, verify session. JWS, right? And then catch. I have joined VimGang. What's up? It only took like 30 minutes to learn most of the shortcuts. I wish I'd done it earlier. Yeah. Which, you want to compile a list? Send us a gist of the ones that you think are the best. Oh, by the way, welcome to the channel. Sorry, I didn't properly recognize you before. And Karslock, same to you. Okay, let's see. To catch no token error. I'm really not sure how to go about this. Women. Always building things in the house. Am I right, guys? Give a lady a hammer, and this is how you spend your nights. Who is it? Oh, man. If it's any consolation, it's just as annoying to me as it is to you, I think. So I'm going to do it like that. Alright, so first what we could do is we could always call log out. Just trying to think about this. Yeah, I don't really want... I don't really want it to be there. I think this is okay. It shouldn't be possible for there to be an error here that would be meaningful. Okay, so if we do that, then we can say that there's some sort of logout functionality that we do there. But then... let's see. I don't know, I'm just not sure where to put this logic. Because essentially, I want to make sure that... So we have this problem that the session that you currently have, if you get a new session, that doesn't invalidate the old token necessarily. So whenever you issue a new session, you actually need to perform the logout bits too. And so I'm trying to think of where to put this logic. That would make sense. So whenever we grant the cookie, we do a reset cookie. I think we can just move reset. Yeah, we can get rid of some of this. Let's see. I think we just put all of, yeah, let's just move all this to right here. Just get rid of that entirely. It's just a layer of indirection that's no longer necessary. Whatever it was used for before, it's not used for anymore. All right, refresh token and options. So we have refresh token, cookie.refresh token, cookie.options. That's interesting. This kind of sounds Zelda-ish, but it's Final Fantasy. Am I just getting the streets crossed? Oh, this has a few different songs in it. Got it. Okay. So, yes. So this one's 7 minutes long and it has, or 8 minutes long and it has a few different songs in it, but the title only says one. That's why I was confused. Okay, now we're back to Final Fantasy. Okay. Alright, so... my challenge, we don't need that one. Let me get back to that logout function. So what I was saying is, yeah, anytime we issue a new refresh token, we need to make sure that we delete and invalidate the prior refresh token so that we don't have the opportunity for multiple refresh tokens to be hanging around, because there was a vulnerability with Azure that was precisely this type of attack where somehow the attacker was able to get a hold of an older token, but the newer token, issuing the newer token didn't invalidate the older token. And so the attacker, the user logged out, reset all of their tokens, but just because of the way that the token had been constructed, the token that was stolen had been rightfully superseded by a new token without properly invalidating the prior token. I think I'm saying that right now. And that's the kind of thing where I'm not quite sure where to put this logic. Let's see. Grant cookie. Okay. Probably be. All right, so I think I need to factor this out. Signed cookies refresh token. Where else do I have that? thought there was another place. Didn't I have this in the logout? Probably should if I didn't. Okay, I think this is the problem. Is that I'm checking. So I need to get this token first. Okay, so let's say previous token is what we'll call it. I don't think that that would wipe it out from the signed cookies object. I think that that's there to stay. But just to be sure, so we have if previous token. Let's see, verify session. How are we doing that? Where place? We're doing that in grant cookie. We're doing that in logout. And where else? And we're doing that in refresh. Makes sense. Okay, so what? How are we doing this? So I think I need to move this bit. Okay, so verify session. This is what we need to do. Because I don't think verify session needs rec for anything else. That's right. So let's just call this refresh token. And then we don't even need. And now this becomes almost a useless abstraction. It might still be worth doing. Let's see. Alright, and then what does the verify session do? Because this may not do exactly what I'm hoping it will do. We may actually just want decode. Yeah, I don't think we really want to verify. Let me go check out. So we got refresh, we got grant cookie, and we've got logout. So I don't think we really want to verify on logout. I think we just want to decode. And if not mistaken, key fetch, we have key fetch.decode. Let me check on that real quick. PM, was it org or something? Oh no, it's key fetch. That's what I'm looking for. Which I don't think I published that to the org yet. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. I'm AJ. Love to know who you are, where you come from, what's up. Okay. Okay. Alright. So on the refresh, we do need to verify. But think we can basically just get rid of that. And just say let JWS equals. And pass this in like so. Because this verify is going to apply rules such as expiry and such. So we want those to be in place when we're doing a refresh. We don't want them to be in place when we're logging out. We just want the details of the tokens so that we can make sure that we invalidate it regardless. Well, I guess we don't need to invalidate it if it's already invalid. So, yeah, maybe I'll leave that. I think I'm going to go with this for now. Let current token. There we go. Oops. Current token. Alright, so if not current token, I'm going to throw that current token. If we do have a current token, let's do that. Alright, and if the token's not valid, then I guess, yeah, we don't need to worry about the logout issue as much. Okay. What did we just get rid of? It was called verify session. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do want that. Okay, let's back it up. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna back this up. This is almost a useless abstraction, but I think there is actually a little bit of value in saying verify session is the name of what this thing is. Okay. So I'm okay with, let's call this current token, that makes it a little bit easier. Or refresh token, as it were. Sure, I'll call it refresh token. We're going to grant token. We want the previous. We want the previous to be captured. Okay, so if previous token, we do want to verify it. We want to capture. That JWS equals, and then if JWS going to grant the cookie. Let's see, return JWS, I think is what we want to do here. Get rid of all the rest of this. So, ignore invalid token. Refresh the token here. Okay, I think this is correct. A lot simpler. But then I gotta figure out what to do with that grant cookie bit still. Okay, I think this is fair. We're either gonna, yeah. So I'll return this or null. There we go. I think that makes more sense. What was this bit about exchange routes? Oh, okay, this one I gotta get rid of some stuff into, huh? Let's see. Hey, what's up, 45J? How you doing? Strategy. Okay, so I'm getting rid of the strategy handler. Getting rid of this complex logic here. And basically at that point, I hope all of y'all enjoy the banging. That's my wife building us a coat rack and a, I guess a shoe rack. And tokens. I'm wondering. This expires 24 hours. Let's see. Options. I don't know. Something like that I'll put in there. Put an underscore on it for now just to denote that I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Oh, and then I need to call next on this, don't I? Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's not true that cookies are on the first element. Let's see. Back to that verify session bit. Let's see. So I've got, there was 3 places. So it's a refresh. There's the grant cookie, which is actually multiple places that will be called. It doesn't matter. It only matters. I only need to handle the error in the refresh. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this one again. So, invalid token. Okay, what did I do here? Alright, let's move this then. Again, one last time. Well, I guess the strategy is going to be log out no matter what. So I guess right here, I should just set this to, I guess this would be an empty string. This would be null. And then here we could say, wait, what was that before? List.jti is equal to that. There we go. Hey, B2C, what's up? I'm glad to hear that you're a fan of Telebit. I hope to be. I was going to work on Telebit towards the beginning of the year, but or the end of last year, or I mean, I've been saying that every year. But I want to get that monetized at some point. But every time I work on it, something drives me in a different direction. But I'm glad it's working for you. So here we'll just do JWS equals JWS like that. Okay. So this is log out. I think all we really need is this right here. So you call it JWS or previous session? Old session? Old JWS maybe? think at least I'll call this old JWSs in the places where it's being replaced. That makes sense. Okay. Ignore the problem with Google for now. All right, I'm going through this one more time, and I think I've hit all of the actually. Okay. Verify OIDC. I think all this stuff is still correct. I think I've deleted most of the junk at this point. Do need to somehow specify the cookie path. So I think maybe that should just be an option that gets passed in. It's just put it in alphabetical order maybe at this point. Let's see, my options.cookie path, maybe. Cookie path. My options.cookie path. There we go. My option, no, just apps.cookiepath at that point. Let me set my first one. Okay. And we could throw that right here. And that makes sense. I don't think we need that stuff yet. Alright. I really want to reduce this grant tokens down quite a bit. Because it looks like these are basically the exact same thing. Let's see, is there any difference? Yeah, there's a difference in the age, the default age. So we could have maybe a different validation or something. Grant ID token, grant access token. Just have some different defaults, but have it be 2 calls rather than 1. I think that's really the right way to do it. All right, grant tokens. So how about issue ID token? And issue access token. And we could even have an issue refresh token. let's get rid of that one. Grant tokens. Issue ID token. Okay, here we are. Wondering what else I should expose here. Let me go check the documentation for key pairs. That's key fetch. Let me go to key pairs. So issuer claims is pretty simple. Oops. Yeah, it's not a whole lot extra there. So we just replace ID with access and we should be good. This is claims. I think I actually want to pull this down further. Issue ID token and issue access token. Because they're kind of two sets of things I'm working with here. And I feel like this belongs to the second set. That kind of belongs to the first set. Okay. This logout seems a little bit too long. Is this really what it needs to be? Maybe I can... There we go. I think that should work. Is that? Oh, it didn't like something about it though. What does it not like? I don't have a trailing comma. That's my problem. Okay. Okay. Or let's see here. Can I actually do this? At param. Is it response? Yeah, let's try this. There we go. And what do we decide here? Old JWS. Okay. So we've got the previous token. Clear the cookie. Ignore that on purpose. We add the old JWS if there is one. I think we're always going to call the next. Let's just go straight to that. There we go. That's a little bit. Most of these I want them to be able to fit in one scope of view, you know? Grant cookie. Oh, this is no longer. Now this is a type string. Okay. So, for those of you that have dealt with Auth libraries in the past, what have been some of the things that have been the most frustrating to you, and what have been some of the things that are the best, or that you really liked? Because I am, well, we'll see. I'd kind of like this to be the last Auth library that I build, and it needs to be something that's easy for me to work with, easy for my coworkers to work with, easy for clients to work with, etc. Default age, so we're going to get rid of grant tokens entirely. It is gone. I think it should be. Grant cookie, grant cookie, grant cookie. Let's see, what can we do to simplify this? Refresh claims. Body. I need a default. Trusted age, I guess. Default refresh. Default trusted. Trust device here. So for those of you that are joining in, I asked this question earlier, just 2 minutes ago, but I'll ask it again. What are the things that you have liked and disliked the most about Auth libraries and Auth frameworks that you've worked with? What have been sticking points for you? If not max age. What did I do? Okay. What I'm doing here is just establishing the difference between when somebody clicks the trust this device button versus not. Oh, video pause. Continue watching? Yes, please. I'm still listening. The music is OC Remix, by the way. OCRemix.org has tons of video game remixes that are licensed, free for streaming. So there's no reason to need that right there. So we don't need to call this grant cookie. We could call this issue refresh token. That would be just fine. Access claims, ID claims, claims. Access claims. Issue access token. Token. this is one of the reasons that I had those tied together, was the max ages need to match. Okay. So how do I handle that then? Let's see, it returns. So let's see. It's cookie ops. It's refresh token. Maybe I should change all of these to have a representation that they're built with passback. That'd be interesting to try. Okay, refresh token, max age, issue, refresh token. I guess I could push this up a little bit. That would make it less complicated. So that's probably the right thing to do. So we're going to take this max age. Move this up. So that we don't have to have it have a different API from the others. Here we go. Oh. Okay, I think that's about right. Just have a few slight differences between the different issue so access versus ID versus refresh. Refresh should probably come first logically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So abstraction on each of these is pretty light. But I don't know. I could probably factor this out just a tiny bit. To just issue token. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see, my access claims or my ID claims. Is that how we do that? Do a union and the TSC bit. Alright, so let's just issue token here. And then this would become a3k dot issue token. See. Very good, very good. Good music. Okay. Okay, now these are pared down a bit. Hoping this isn't adding too much indirection. Because these are pretty darn slim at this point. There we go. So there's all of the issuing. And I don't want this to be grant cookie of new session. I want it to be set refresh cookie of new session. That seems kind of long-winded. I do have an eye on the comments, by the way. See what we got here. Lib orchestration. Oh. And then now it's going to be previous token, of course. Be previous token. Let's see here. So there's nothing really to do about this Auth 2 stuff. It needs to be removed. OIDC stuff needs to be simplified. Ah, bless me. Oh wow, I think I've got rid of most of the complaints. Okay, my options. I didn't specify what my options is. Okay, let's do, what should this be? String, my options dot path, cookie path. Boolean, my options dot development. Maybe I should just allow setting cookie options, merging them. Just do an object out of sign there. Could layer it. So there's some options that are required. And some options that you can play with. Let's see, cookie defaults. Where are these used again? It's just used with grant cookie, right? And with clear cookie, although it doesn't matter. It's really only necessary for grant cookie, I think. Set cookie if new session. This should be refresh claims. I wonder if it should just be that you pass in. Let's see. So where are cookie defaults used again? What function specifically? Okay, res.cookie. Okay, let me look again here. Why does this need request? Needs it for the previous? Okay, that kind of makes sense. So maybe verify token? Do we need verify? Why is it called verify session? Because it's only used on those. Okay, so what is it? JWT.verify. Where else is that used? Verify ID token. Verify JWT in general. So where's verify JWT used? Nowhere. Literally nowhere. Okay, how about verify ID token? Where's that used? Only in exchange, which makes sense. Let's see, what are the differences here between these? Interesting. I actually don't know. Let's see, to do. Force only one public key. Because right now what we're saying is, realistically, this can only be verified with the public key from this server. But there's multiple servers and they have different keys. I don't know that we really do want to force that on them. Anyway. Is there any difference between these two? No, there's not. Okay. So there's no need to have that, as far as I can tell. The minor convenience. Not sure if it's worth it. Okay, so we do allow the refresh token to be verified by anywhere from that issuer. That makes more sense. think we should have the option to restrict it too, though. Maybe. Maybe not. So then here, object.sign. Does Node use libuv thread pool to handle multiple requests? Let's see. Yeah, I think it does. What is up, Lego Logic 16? Why do you ask that question? What spawned your curiosity? Turn the heater on. It's starting to get cold. Put my jacket on too. Where's my jacket? Oh, there it is. It's over there. Give that just a second. I'm deep diving Node.js back now. So back in the old days, there was libevent, and I think that was just for Linux, and then there was libev, and they made that work for Linux and BSD, and then after that was libuv, and that's when Microsoft finally stopped hating Linux, and libuv was also added more proper support for Windows, because libev kind of supported Windows, but not really well, because no one understands Windows except for Windows developers, because it's completely different from normal operating systems. Windows is the severe minority in terms of, almost every computer you touch is running Unix, except for, a few desktop computers for gaming. But when you consider your TV, your thermostat, your PlayStation, your Nintendo, your car, the movies on the plane, etc., 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 your watch, your phone, everything's Unix except for Windows. And Windows doesn't run on very many computers. But that was the beauty of libuv. Alright, so I've got my tokens verifying, or they got the JWT verify. Do I want to expose that? Maybe. KEKW? I don't know about what KEKW is. Well, if it's 4 by default, it can only handle 4 requests concurrently. No, you set the thread pool in Node per request. Or not the thread pool, but you set the request pool per HTTP agent. That's what I meant to say. So you can create an HTTP agent and have it have whatever you want, but oh, also thread pool. No, so there's a difference between the thread pool and the event loop. So if you look into Go and Go routines, you can get a better understanding of this. But threads are heavy and expensive. So you only want as many threads as the number of CPUs minus 1. So if you have a 4-core CPU, and the rules are a little bit different depending on what you're actually dealing with. But if you actually had active threads, you would want active threads to be number of CPU cores minus 1. And something like the event loop, there's a lot of things that aren't active. So if you were to look up from the disk, if you wanted to do 4 file reads at a time, you don't really want to do any more than 4 file reads at a time. You wouldn't want to increase that because it wouldn't give you more performance, it would give you less. So depending on the type of request that you're doing or the type of event that you're driving, you might want how many events can be executed simultaneously to be different. But yeah, in the event loop, it can handle, there can be lots of events that have been spawned, but what is actually active is only a small subset of what is doing something. So when you do a network request, you're not waiting for the network request to finish actively. So you use one of your threads from your pool to start to prepare and send the network request, and then it goes back into the event loop, the handle for it. And then when something comes back and then event fires, hey, there's an event ready, then it will inspect it and see, okay, what event was this and what do I do with it? And then it will put its callback back to the main thread in the event queue. God, what's that? How I learned how to code like this? How do I learn how to code like this? Code like what? Based on my understanding with event loop, it only processes the fulfilled async callback and put it in the call stack to be processed. Am I right? Well, there's 2 sides to the event loop. There's beginning, whatever. The word process is kind of ambiguous because you're not starting a CPU process, but you begin the thing, and then when the thing is ready, so there's 2 sides. We say, okay, go read from disk, and then the disk read is happening, and then there's when the disk read is completed. So it's not just when the process is fulfilled, it's when it started or when it's fulfilled. And so if you have too many, say, file requests, the file request can go in the queue and not be executed, and they can be pulled off, like we're saying. So say only 4 requests can be active for the file system at a time, you could queue up 20 requests, but then only when one request finishes can the next request go out. Which part of Node handles the background task? Well, promises are nothing to do, and promises are completely different. So promises are user space. What is doing a background task is not in user space. So I make a request, say fs.read. That calls into libuv. If I were to actually use fs. I think it's .read, where it has file descriptors and stuff like that. So that goes from JavaScript to C++. How the C++ code is implemented precisely, I don't know, because I haven't been looking at the C++ code. I do have the high-level understanding. But that's handed off to the C++ code, and then the C++ code has multiple event loops that it will be managing, or an event loop with different partitions to it. I think that's how it's kind of segmented off. So a thread could be doing an active task, or it could be doing an async task. And whenever a thread is done with so imagine a thread is a while loop. So it does whatever amount of task it can do, and then it puts some state somewhere. And then it comes back around and it says, okay, what else can I do? And it goes to do the next thing. But there's a lot of state management to keep it efficient. Is that helpful? Okay. And feel free to ask follow-up questions. Sneeze. Hold on. That was a healthy one. Blew the snot right out of me. Okay. Okay. So right now I'm just trying to get rid of all of the linting errors. What did I do? Go into a GitHub module to fix this. Oh, this one's kind of loud. Is the music still alright? This one's peaking up near -25, whereas the others, I think, have been peaking closer to -35. This is about twice as loud, ostensibly. I need to look at that one. I need to look at this one. Are those the only things I have left? Oh, and then there's this use strict. Directly and its own initializer. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do a weird thing here. Well, let's just make this a .create. Get rid of all backwards compatibility at this point. Let's see. Let's get Auth equals exports. And I'll go into index here. I guess that's all right. Oh, do I have this in my types file? Is that why this is messing me up? Yeah. Okay, let's see if this is giving me any grief now. Nope. No, it is not. Okay. Okay. Where's my to-do here? Yes, I'm still listening. Can you believe it? YouTube doesn't think I'm still listening. Yep, browser open front and center. Okay, let's get rid of that problem. Authorization. Let's see. So we do this one. Got GitHub. We got client secret. Okay. Let me go back here. We'll just call that GH to be simple. Emails. User info. What I'm not so sure about is the authorization itself. Okay, API Auth is probably what that was. Let's see, was that a post? I think it was a post. So we can get back to that. Yep, post. Okay. Let's get back to the example here. Okay. Let's see. And all of those need to be set. Give ducks. Just manually check. Why did I have the documentation for this? I'm sure I put a place where the setting is for those things. That seems like what I would do. Let's see. GitHub.com. Building, authorizing. Okay, where's the bit about where the webhooks are? Let's see if it's here. Set. There we go. Let's see if it talks about the webhooks. Redirect. Oh. I'm gonna sneeze again. Figure out where those URLs, the allowed URLs are set. I think it's set under apps. I'm just going to check on the other screen real quick. It's under settings, maybe developer settings. Verified and approved domains. Developer settings, there we go. Auth apps. Ah, whoops, hit the wrong button again. Give me just a second. Okay, client ID, client secret, application description. Okay, application callback URL. Okay. So let me just put in the documentation. Oh wait, you know what? Okay, yeah, session OIDC. I wonder if I scoped that as well as I should have. Exchange code authorization, all this stuff is good. Okay. Secret emails. Okay, yeah. These are just helper methods. Okay. Well, there's not really much to do. Let's see. There we go. Oh, this is going to need. Let's see. It's going to need. So do we have auth and param in here? We do. So we're going to chain those together. Verify. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. That's not the authorization dialog. What is this then? Interesting. So this would be exchange token. Not authorization. Okay, quite different. So what I was thinking is that I did have the server-side flow in place because I've got the exchange code in place. Let me check. Is the exchange code, is this actually the authorize? Let's see. URL, access token, client ID, client secret code. Yeah, so this is if exchange code is the redirect. That means okay, rec dot authn dot, or I guess it should be authn param. Equals github.com, or maybe just OAuth 2? I don't know. Okay, this is where it's actually succeeded at this point. So I think that makes sense. Right? Oh, I see what's going on here. So this is actually this is a little bit silly in that I believe what I'm doing here is handing back the token to the client just for the client to hand the token back again. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit confused as to why I chose to do it this way. Probably had some reasoning to start with. Probably with the idea of keeping it all browser side. GitHub. Oh, is it because of the way it's scoped? Maybe. Let's call this create instead then. Let's see. Yeah, I think what may have been alluring about this exchange get up to verify. Yeah, so there's kind of the different layers. What? Why is it asking me again if I'm listening? Yes, I'm still listening. It's only been a couple minutes, hasn't it? Or has it been a few hours? I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's how time goes when you're coding. Good news is I'm getting tired. Let's see. All right, so this exchange code, how could this work? We could have exchange code and then we got the token right after, right? Oh, bless me. Oh, I think the body is URL encoded. Right. Okay, so what we could do is say what? URL search params. I think that's how we could do this. Let me double check this. New, whoops, let's go to Node here. New URL search params. And then we could give it a string like foo and foo equals bar and bar equals baz. forget, how do we actually get this? Values? Iterator. Entries, maybe? Values. Yeah, entries. Or keys, maybe? For each. Okay, there we go. We do for each over it. Why they gotta go make things so complicated? The world may never know. These standard bodies.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them!
Yeah. Giving us daggone iterators that can only be accessed with procedural methods and all that nonsense. Okay. Okay, let, I don't know, details, and then it's just going to be details k equals v. There we go. Oops. All right, so there's our response. We should call it auth to response. I don't know. I don't know what to call this. GitHub. Code response. I forget what the proper name for this is. Okay, but we should be able to run these basically back to back. Okay, I don't really need any of that. Yeah, I think we basically just put this down here, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of this. Yeah, that should work. And then we could say I mean, we'll know. Let's do this. Let token. And then rec dots ops dot auth in param auth to dot code response, right? Dots, and I don't know what it was supposed to be. Actually, go check and see what we have here in our main file for GitHub. What else is query going to have then? I think it's going to, okay, it's going to have access token. Okay. So let's get back to this then. TS more for that. Okay, and then what? There's probably something, to do get error message. Because that may have been an error. I guess that should actually happen before. We're looking at exchange code. Oops. Oh, exchange code. I'm going to go ahead and move this up to the top here. Because that makes sense to me. Rather than having that in multiple places. Okay. Access token. Let's see. All right, so do we even check the response here? Because I think if the response is not okay, then we should throw an error. To do throw error if ref.okay, if not ref.okay. Alright, so we don't need to worry about the error message there. Should have already happened. So really, I guess this all could just kind of go into one, huh? I think the idea was that if you got the token on the server side, this would validate it. But really, at the end of all this, see. There we go. That should work well enough. Okay. Okay, so now what do I do? Let's go back to the example app here. Oh, I see where there's kind of a problem here too. Because after the exchange, okay, I'm going to go back on this one. So it should be exchange code and then exchange token. So if I exchange the code, is there any reason that I wouldn't want to exchange the token though? I don't know if there is or if there isn't. But I could also always have it ignore if it's done it twice. So let's just say this is going to call next. And then here, we're going to have a gh.exchange token. And then, if you retrieved the token via the browser for exchanging a token received browser side. Let's see, what is it called? For exchanging an implicit grant token. I forget what the other name for this is because it's grants. I think it's grant type equals code. Okay, so we exchange the code, then we exchange the token, and then we determine how to send it back. So we go back here. Where's next? There's no next here. So this one, let's see why I did it this way. Okay, so this would be rec ops.authn param, and then code response. Let's search equals new. All right, if I do that URL param thing again, I can just call toString on it, right? Params.toString. Yeah, okay. So if I did do new params, and instead of passing a string, passing an object, I can use this that way, right? I think that was... Okay, let's call this params too then, fine. Baz is not defined. Bah. Already been declared? No, it hasn't. Fine, params 3. Okay, good, that works. So we can pass in the form as an object, and then we can get back the toString of it. Okay, that should all work then. And I'm not actually going to use this. Okay. All right, so this also gives us this similar problem. So we need to let user equals db dot get, and then we'd have to have in here let's see, what would it be? Okay, dot sub. So we got sub, issuer ID. I guess we just call it ID. Okay. So everything kind of coalesces into the same pattern, which is good. Create or GitHub? Yeah, we do. We no longer need that. No longer need this. Okay. So this is what I want to do. Let's see if everything still works. Can I still refresh? Nope. Missing ops.cookie path. Okay. Well, looks like development set to false. And the secure cookies are still working. Okay, and what's broken here? Lib session 237. Let's go check that out. Grant tokens. So set cookie. Let's see. I'm not going to do this all claim stuff anymore. Issue access token. Issue ID token. Okay. To do oops. Do expire prior JTI. What's going on? Looks like my my bot's going a little cray-cray. I'm going to refresh the chat here. I think I had two open or something. Oh, we're good. Okay. And the reason we can't just wholesale expire all of the previous sessions is you can have you have different sessions on different devices. So I can't just, there needs to be this hook in here somewhere. Anytime I'm setting a new session to expire the old one. We could put some sort of device tag on there. I'm not sure how we'd do that. Let's see. Copyright safe music. Let's give it a try. Is this true? Alright, we're going to put a little Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Here's the synth waves that we're listening to right now. Alright, says I got a token, that's good. Ah, but when I refresh, it doesn't persist, so what went wrong? Okay, lib session 237, let's go check there. Let's see what this looks like. So refresh got a 500. That's good. Wait. Now back to this problem of not being logged out. Goes to refresh. What happened when we logged out? Okay, delete session failed because Let's take a look. 258. That doesn't look right. Oh, we can't call next. That's why. Okay. Wait a minute. Still dealing with a problem here. Alright, delete session appears to have worked, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do. Alright, so delete session should have set cookie to nothing. Refresh token equals path. API auth in. Maybe the path was set differently. Maybe didn't have the right delimiter. Let's check and see. I want an online cookie parser. Or if we have such a thing. Hopefully we do. Online cookie parser. Nope. Nope. Seriously, we don't have an online tool? That's nuts. Wow. It's quite crazy. Well, I think I know what I'm doing this weekend to get some more stars. It just can't be right. Let's see if it works. But this doesn't say what the path is. I'm guessing the path is very strict. It's cookie for that doesn't quite make sense though. Let's try it out. So I just reset the cookie path. Now I'm afraid that it's going to send yeah. I wonder. Okay, so delete. Okay, set cookie. Look at that, different path. So I'm wondering if both cookies match. Interesting. Well, let's try this. Let's go back to application. We'll go to cookies. I'll just go storage in general. Clear all site data. Okay. Refresh. Do the Google sign in. You in, you got the token. Great. Refresh. You in, you got the token. Log out. Log out. Okay, that's what it was. Cookie path needs to be normalized. Okay, got it. Alright, so if not, So let's see. There we go. Okay. So we win. We got a token. Huzzah, we logged out. Okay, well, stuff's working, which means that it is time for git add. Never let working code go to waste. Let's see. Now let's try this login. What did I get back? Oh, no, this one. Interesting. Try my magic link. Remember me for 30 days. Let's do it. Success. It's safe to close this tab. Maybe I shouldn't have closed the tab. Let's see. That's interesting. That doesn't seem to be what I was hoping for. But I think I have to get to bed. The sleep calls to me. I think I moved a verifier in the wrong place or something. check. Let's do assert is fresh. That doesn't seem right. We actually want to set all these to false. Alright, let's try this again. Because we want, oops, my browser just appeared in. So there's whole idea of this red double redeem. Okay, success. It's safe to close the tab. Maybe I don't want to. All right, so we got the token back. Here, verify you can close the window now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's already been verified. Oh, wow. Copy is PowerShell. Copy is fetch. Copy is curl. Copy link address. Okay. Let's just take a look at this here. Status valid state. Okay, so did we... That's funny. Because it said it got the token, but I don't think it actually did. Yeah, it didn't actually... That's probably just a browser error. Okay, yeah, so this one got the token. The other one did not. I kind of understand that. Let's try it one more time. Is it just wasn't implemented properly in the demo code? So let's say I click on the link. Get here. Remember me. Great. It's safe to close this tab. Verified. You can close this window. Advanced you went. Okay, cool. So that still works. We're just not actually doing the exchange in the demo code. Let me see if I can change that. There's a polling for status. Check status. Let's see where there was a problem here. It's not distinguishing between the two browsers because they appear to be identical. Okay. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Maybe I actually did want this to be slightly different. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Did I kill my exec? I did. Okay. If code no double redeem is true, and here maybe no double exchange is true. But because they think it's the same, the browser thinks it's the same browser. I wonder how to protect against that. All right. I think that's what I want, actually. Whole exchange. Check. Alright, so status check should not fail due to successful. Should not, let's see. Should not fail on success. There we go. Just call it that. Yeah, I think my brain's dead. I don't think I can handle any more of this. But it's pretty much working, so that's good. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to peace out. For those of you that joined in, thanks for joining in. Appreciated the conversation earlier, and hope everybody has a good night. I will catch you later. Oh, and, you know, if you like what you like, you get more of what you like. So, thumbs up if you got them. It's kind of a boring session, but, you know, maybe you got something out of it. And then feel free to join the Beyond Code Discord if you want to. And with that said, adios.